Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now is Ojy Okpe with stories trending around the world. Good morning, Ojy.
Good morning, Tunde.
Hello,
How are you?
Good morning.
Hi, Dr. Martin. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Did you sleep well?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And good morning to you, viewers. We begin what's trending today in the UK. Kathy Karim, the Scotland Yard policewoman facing the sack for appearing on Big Brother Nigeria without permission, has returned to the UK. Ms. Karim, who was a poster girl for the Metropolitan Police as it celebrated 100 years of female contribution to the force in November 2018, defied bosses to appear on the TV show, where she struck up a raunchy romance with fellow contestant Ekpeta Kedoni. The force launched an investigation 2 months ago into Ms. Karim for allegedly breaching professional standards. On Tuesday, Scotland Yard reportedly confirmed that Ms. Karim remains an officer and is waiting for the investigation into her conduct to conclude. Well, I don't know what to say about this, but congratulations to her that she's still on the force, at least until the investigation is concluded. But you know, her story.
All clear.
No, she hasn't been. I mean, I don't think that she's going to be sacked. I don't know. You know, I think that it will just be, you know, whatever punishment that they give for misconduct in that manner. But as a policewoman or as a police officer, you're always supposed to conduct yourself properly. Yes. Apparently, the media, unfortunately, I didn't watch Big Brother Nigeria, but the media had shown evidence that she was, you know, under the sheets with her.
Well, she denied it.
She
said that she was not involved in any sexual conduct or misconduct in the Big Brother Nigeria house. And after she left the house, the interviews she granted, she still insisted, even if we kept seeing that video showing her and Gedoni, under the sheets, to use your phrase. She's now returned to London. Since I returned to London, she has had meet and greet events.
Yes.
And she's been well received, and she's been posting a lot of videos on her Instagram account and pictures. And she seems confident that she will be accepted back by the Metropolitan Police. The rule by the Metropolitan Police is that whether you are in uniform or out of uniform, you are supposed to conduct yourself, you know, with a certain level of decorum, and that there are standards in place. Another issue that she has to face is not just about allegedly having sex in Big Brother Nigeria house, but it's also about going off to participate in Big Brother Nigeria without permission from Metropolitan Police, because they insist that, yes, she asked for permission, it was not granted, and then she took an unpaid leave. But she must know something that we do not know, you know, for her to be confident that she will be taken back. But you can be sure that the Metropolitan Police will follow due process.
Yes.
She has one advantage. She's a poster girl for diversity.
Correct.
You know,
that's why
she was with Cassidy. I think that's the name, Dick Cassidy.
Right.
You know, the leader of the Metropolitan Police when they were celebrating the 100 years of, the Metropolitan Police. And then she's also an asset. She speaks about 5 languages.
5 languages,
English,
including
Yoruba,
sign language.
French, Italian, and sign language.
Yes.
You know, and so you hope that they will do a proper assessment. And if she needs counseling in any form, you know, that will be made available to her.
Counseling for what?
No, should she be found guilty in any regard?
But I mean, what did she do? It's just a show, right? I mean, she just disobeyed orders. She did not follow due process, which is you take permission and you're granted permission and then you follow. But she didn't do that. So, I mean, I don't know what else it could be. The misconduct, she has claimed that she did not perform any, sex during the show. And a lot to have spoken very highly of her as well during.
For 8 years.
Yes, and she has that on her YouTube page. She always talks about sex, you know, no sex before marriage. And she is a Christian, like she said, as well. And, you know, a lot of her police officers have spoken very highly of her. So, you know, maybe everything was for the show.
That's she gets away with it.
Absolutely. Well, now on social media, Twitter has announced that it will be banning all political ads globally starting November 22nd, according to tweets by its CEO, Jack Dorsey. The ban, according to Dorsey, comes on the back of a growing criticism over misinformation from politicians on social media. He explained reasons for the ban, saying the internet advertising portends risks to politics. In a flurry of tweets, Jack wrote, We have made the decision to stop all political advertising on Twitter globally. We believe political message reach should be earned, not bought. Why? A few reasons. The first reason Jack gave was that a political message earns reach when people decide to follow an account for retweet. He said paying for reach removes that decision, forcing highly optimized and targeted political messages on people. We believe this decision should not be compromised by money. In the following tweet, Jack wrote, while internet advertising is incredibly powerful and very effective for commercial advertisers, that power brings significant risks to politics where it can be used to influence votes to affect lives of millions. I mean, I think this is a slap on the face for
Facebook.
Facebook,
yes,
absolutely.
Facebook continues to abdicate all moral responsibility and really just focus on their bottom line. It's really quite shameful.
He just did such an amazing, U-turn for, the political odds for Facebook, especially like when, Facebook has been asked a couple of times to
because there's so much money
those
involved.
ads.
And it must be said that Twitter's political ads are just a nano fraction of the amount that Facebook gets for political ads. A lot of campaigns prefer Facebook for that kind of marketing.
Right.
So it can be argued that it's easier for Twitter to walk away from the money because it's not that much.
But it's still
at the
money.
end of the day, yes. At the end of the day, it is still money. And at the end of the day, money cannot be everything.
Yes.
I really do despair with Facebook completely taking no responsibility whatsoever for anything.
And it's very irresponsible. Very irresponsible.
Even how their platform is used, their messaging platform is used to share images of child porn. They ignore that, wash their hands of it. As in, what are you prepared to put your foot down on, Facebook?
Absolutely.
I think the only thing to add to this is how political opinion in the United States is divided over the matter. Hillary Clinton, who waded into the matter, says this is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And that's, almost on all fours with the position taken by the campaign manager for Joe Biden, who says, look, it's important, that in this case, it's not revenue that has won, but instead, it's the integrity of the platform and the messaging process that has won. Of course, the Trump camp, does not agree. Trump's political manager, campaign manager, says that, no, this is an assault on free expression. But I think you are right. Twitter has done very well in this regard to see how they can check fake speech, abuse of platform. And you recall that before now, Twitter came up with the Trump rule.
Yes,
what they call the Trump rule,
yeah.
where they cited the example of both President Trump and President Jair Bolsonaro of Brazil, who were using their platform for political hate. But they've not implemented that rule. We hope that this particular new one that they are talking about, they say the guidelines will be released on the 15th, and then by the 22nd, then they will put it in place. We hope that they will stand by their word and they will not be intimidated to
yes, but
drop
the
it.
Trump campaign would object. These are the people that gave us the phrase alternate facts. So they have had a campaign of profligate lies, quite frankly. So, of course, they would have objected to this.
Absolutely. Well, let's take our final story under entertainment. I think that we should take this one since we are talking about Trump and all of the stories that have been going on with the Al-Baghdadi story. So we'll take our final story under entertainment real quick. Can we go over to entertainment if... All right, a video from Jimmy Kimmel Live, which compared Trump's speech when he announced they killed Abubakar al-Baghdadi to Barack Obama's speech when he announced they killed Osama bin Laden, has gone viral on social media. Let's take a look.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting, and they did a lot of blasting, even not going through the front door. You think you go through the door. If you're a normal person, you say, knock, knock, may I come in?
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog.
But his death does not mark the end of our effort.
a beautiful dog, a talented dog.
We give thanks for the men who carried out this operation.
And I don't get any credit for this, but that's okay. I never do. But here we are.
May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
And I'm writing a book. I think I wrote 12 books. All did very well.
I can't believe
The
this guy.
difference is crystal clear. Thank you
And
so
he had
much.
to go
I would
there.
like to see Trevor Noah.
No, you should,
reenact that.
I did see it. I'll show that to you later
Oh,
on
he's
today.
done so
Yes,
already?
I'll show it to you later on
Okay.
today. Thank you.